Hello, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Hope that you're all doing well today. I'm hoping that you're safe and healthy wherever you are in this world. Please note these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate with everybody. So please just take what does and leave the rest, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, I will leave a link to my website in the description box below, and you're welcome to book one. Please note that the turnaround time right now is 2 to 3 days. To all of my incredible subscribers and also the new subscribers, thank you guys. You're amazing. I couldn't do this without you. So I'm glad that it's helping or that it's, bringing something to your life. I'm really happy for that. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Please go ahead, hit subscribe, stay with us. Let's see what's going on. Let's get into this for you. Okay, so this will be your energy, Aquas, and then this will be the individual that you're dealing with, and then I'll pull from the Romance Angels deck in the meantime to see what the mutual energy is, okay? So let's get into this. All right, Aquarius. What is the overall energy for Aquarius right now, please, Spirit? Whoa, that one just jumped. Magician, right. Some of you are trying to manifest right now. You realize that you do have all of the power. You have every tool that you possibly need to be successful in whatever it is that you're trying to manifest here. So this is good. But it can have a few different meanings as the cards unfold. So I'm going to leave it there with that one and then elaborate further as we go. Let's see the overall energy for the person you're dealing with, please. Overall energy for who Aquas are dealing with, please, Spirit. Overall energy for who Aqua's dealing with. Okay, the Hermit. All right. So somebody may have disappeared for a little while, or they're not very smart. Could be that. They may not be learning from past mistakes. They may not be very self-reflective, and that could be what causes a problem in a connection. Now, for others of you, those of you that are single, you're working on yourself. You're trying to manifest a new life for yourself. So you might meet someone as you get out and about now and come back out into life and back out into, I don't know, being around people, maybe even socializing at get-togethers or bars or parties, whatever it be, or maybe even just accessing the internet. Maybe you'll meet someone online, all kinds of things. So let's see what or how Aquarius is showing up in this connection, please, Spirit. We've got 5 of Cups. Okay, so there's some sadness and there's some regret here. Keep going, please. What is the 5 of Cups, please, Spirit, for Aquas? Here we go. Come on. One more card, please, for Aquas. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Now all of a sudden a whole bunch came out. I'll take that one. Some of you are focusing on this individual over here who isn't very committal. That's what I'm seeing. They may not be showing up the way that you want them to, and you keep trying to manifest them back into your life instead of accepting the reality that possibly this person might not be good for you. And that's okay. We all do that from time to time. We all hold on to somebody that is not good for us. They're not a good match for us. The Lovers in reverse, this is somebody I feel as well that has hurt you in the past. I don't feel like this is a new situation. So I feel as though you have had these experiences and you continue to look at it and you're waiting for these cups to be turned upright. Maybe you're hoping that this person will change, but this person doesn't change. So either some of you are still trying to hold on to this individual, or some of you may now be at that point where you're accepting that this isn't going to work out. So you're not going to keep focusing on it and being upset about it because you know, hey, I can move on. I can do better. I can find better. Let's see how this person's showing up in the connection. How's person 2 showing up? Yeah, see, it's all about them. 5 of Swords. This is somebody who's very ego-driven, has to win at all costs. And there we go, karmic lesson, Wheel of Fortune. So this individual has karmic lessons to learn, and I believe it's to do with their ego. I believe they need to come out of their headspace and actually realize how their actions affect others. I don't think that they have that ability right now because they are not able to self-reflect. They may want to change their ways, but I still don't see them doing it, because it takes action. And with this Hermit card in reverse, I don't see it happening. I really don't. Now, that being said, I feel like the divine is coming in to teach this individual a lesson about how they need to learn how to cooperate. They need to learn how for every cause, there's an effect, right? So every time they pull out that sword, there's going to be karmic debt that they continue to build up. Now, some of you could have been dealing with somebody who's violent. I hate to say that. They just don't have a sense of wisdom, and because things are, or they feel like life is out of their control, they may take it out on others. So if that be the case, you need to get out. You need to do whatever you can to leave this situation, all right? Nobody needs to put up with that. That's only for a very select few of you, okay? But just don't wait around for things to change. You got to believe in the power of what you're capable of here with that magician energy. How do the Aquas see the relationship, please, Spirit? Again, so many hurdles that you've come over, and you've used your willpower to keep going. But do you see all the cloud around? And now the World card. You're moving towards the ending. At least that's a good thing. I think that you're, as hard as it is, and maybe this person tricked you. Maybe they were really wonderful in the beginning, and then all of a sudden they changed. Maybe even overnight. And maybe that completely confused you. You're like, what happened here? But despite the hurdles that you continue to go through, you're coming to the end of this cycle now, and the world is starting to open up to you. I feel that some of you might be moving, and some of you are trying to gather all of your willpower and strength to make that happen. All right, you might be traveling, some of you. There's just a whole opportunity out here, and I feel too that you're moving forward from relationships, which might be a good thing for you right now, because you're tapping into your potential and all that you're able to do, and you're moving on from this sadness. You don't want to be putting up with it. No sense beating a dead horse, right? How does this person see the relationship? Three of Pentacles. Well, that's interesting. And Knight of Swords in reverse. Exactly. Some could be dealing with another air sign, could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Some could be dealing with a Virgo. Some could be dealing with a Gemini. But this Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like they don't want to make things work. They start picking fights, or they show up and they'll put some effort in, and then they completely take off. And I say that because he's looking elsewhere, so he wants to leave this situation anyway. But I feel as though he won't leave because you put up with the nastiness that, or I shouldn't say he, could be a she, could be anybody, okay? Don't get hung up on genders. But I was just saying he because I was looking at the man in that picture. But this individual, they're not stable, and I feel that they're very cold. I'm looking for some emotion here, and I don't see any emotion. I don't see anything from a heart space, and I think that the divine is coming in now to take care of this for you, to get you out of this situation. How do Aquas see this person? How do you see this person? Five of Wands in reverse. And the Hermit. You're hoping that this person will change. You're hoping that this person will wise up and come out of conflict and stop fighting. But the thing is, they won't, because you can see the cycle here. And when it gets to the point that the universe needs to step in to start teaching them some lessons, and they're this resistant, I hate to say it, but, don't let yourself get comfortable. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're justifying this behavior because you're comfortable and there's something that you're getting out of it, whether it be not having to deal with moving or packing up or starting again, right? But the thing is you can prolong it as long as you want, but it will continue to get worse until it gets so bad that you need to go. So I think you need to not focus on what was yesterday, but focus on the reality of who this individual really is. Okay? And I know that sucks. Believe you me, I know that sucks. How does this person see aquas? How do they see aqua? Page of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. This person, again, there's no love here, and maybe this person feels as though you don't give enough to them because it's the Page of Pentacles and then the Eight of Wands. So I'm getting this feeling like, I don't know whether you're too quick-witted for them. I don't know what the issue is, but they don't see you as a serious prospect. And that's why they think, maybe they think that you're going to leave. Maybe they think that aquas are going to leave now. And that's why they're kind of stepping back, because this is just page energy. They see aquas as not really investing into the situation. They see aquas as always having something else on the go. And maybe that's what's making them mad and making them feel as though they need to pick fights because it's the only way that they can get your attention. Wow, that's bizarre. What actions are the aquas going to take, please, Spirit? What actions? Right, you want something to be balanced out here. You want a little more generosity from this individual. Could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because you have that King of Cups in return. But I feel as though you're not showing any emotion to them. You are not giving to them. That's exactly what's going on here. You might be very cold as well, and maybe it's possible, and don't take this the wrong way, this is just what Spirit is saying, it's possible that you could be manipulating their emotions. And maybe that's what's making them angry. Maybe you don't even realize that you're doing it by how much you give and how much you don't give. But that, it's almost like you'll reward them only when they do or give you what you want. Wow, okay, so that's what maybe, and that's what you're going to keep doing, it seems. Unless, for some of you, you might start doing that now. Although that's not necessarily a good plan either, right? Because it can erupt into madness. But, you know, you choose what the best course of action is for you. But regardless, not happy here. Not happy. And I do see that some of you are going to start giving to yourself now, which is good because that's what's important, right? But I really feel as though you're going to be withholding any emotions. This person, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And Four of Wands. I think that they might want to, the action that they're going to take, they're going to be working. And I think they're going to be working and focusing on work to get out of the relationship. Even though they can be very difficult, for some reason they feel that they need to leave too. So regardless of the scenario, this just doesn't seem like a good compatibility. That's all it is. I don't know what you guys are going to do for those that this is resonating for, but as long as you're safe and as long as the other person is safe, like we keep everybody safe, then yeah, by all means, manifest what you need to, do what you got to do. But it might be a good idea that this connection, you know, maybe you've learned all that you need to learn now, and that's why the divine is like, okay, you both have done your part in this connection, and now it's time that you move on to different places people things, right? Let's see what the strength is in this connection, please. The strength. I think that, again, you guys could have been holding on to the hope that this could be the one. All right. So I think that that's what's keeping it together, is this hope and this wish that this could be the one, right? Let's see what the weakness is. The weakness. It's funny that came out sideways. So chemistry. So it's like sometimes there's chemistry, but sometimes there's not. But I feel, because this is coming out sideways, I feel that there's explosions. I know that sounds weird, but it's like it's explosive chemistry. So it's not good. It's not healthy. It's like you both can blow up at each other in a matter of a second, or that you both get to this feeling or this point where it's just bang, everything just sets off, right? That's what I'm getting here. What does this relationship need, please? Unrequited love. I think there needs to be an acknowledgement that, yeah, there is no love, unfortunately, here. And that could be why things keep blowing up in terms of the chemistry. There are so many swords on this table and major arcanas. And yes, we do have wands, but the thing is that it's in reverse for this wand here, and then the other one is leaving the connection. So it's passion to get out. It's not passion here. So I think it just needs to be acknowledged that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this connection going. And that's okay. Just means, yay, you guys can free each other and move on to something better. You know, you're able to now see the truth that maybe there just isn't love, and that it was just based on passion in the beginning. And now that passion has turned to ice, right? Because without love, what have you got? You may have good sex here and there. Okay, that's great. But is that enough to keep a relationship going if you guys end up fighting all of the time? And maybe that's what it is just it's all based on passion, and then what happens? Boom, it blows up, right? Because it just gets too fiery. There's nothing here to ground it in terms of the emotional love or the warmth of I don't know, like even with the wands, I just don't feel the warmth here. So that's what I'm getting. And you know what? Don't worry about it. This is good because this means you get to move on to something bigger and better. Let's get you some advice from Spirit, please. What do you got for the Aquas, please, Spirit? Surrender to joy. Exactly. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling, and during both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. There we go. I feel like you've been bogged down so much, Aquas, with the stress of this connection that you're missing out on enjoying life again. But you have this as your overall energy, which is the Magician, which means you can create and do anything you want. So by all means, grab it, grab all of the tools you got and make it happen. You deserve a happy life. Let's see what we got. Postcard from Spirit, please. Thank you. There you go. Let's see what it says for you. It says, dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. See? And that's important here too. The grief is necessary. Allow yourself to heal over it. But the most important thing too is that you can't stay staring at those 3 cups for long. You've also got to turn around and see the opportunities of the cups standing up for you. Okay? So when you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned. There's that lesson card there. And know that as you let go of what is past, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. Yeah, I really feel that Spirit is saying, you know, it's okay to grieve. It's okay to grieve. But the thing too with grieving is you're welcome to grieve, but you got to move on too, right? Because you deserve better. You deserve what will make you happy. All right? Now let's get you an affirmation card. What do we got? Let's leave the aquas with some good affirmation to help continuing empowering them to shed this chapter and write a whole brand new one. Surrendering to joy. See what we got. This world is our heaven on earth. Wow. We are the power we are looking for. See, power, that's what magician is about. Each one of us is linked with the universe and with life. Spirit has your back. They promise you things are going to get better, and they will get better. Harness your power, move forward, continue on. Thank this individual for the lesson of what you don't want in your life. Thank them for teaching you that love is more important than just sex or passion or, you know, just that initial attraction. There's something bigger and better waiting for you, okay? And also, it's teaching you to learn about what you're made of. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, Aquas, I hope you have an amazing rest of your night, and I will see you again so soon. Bye, guys.